as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Charlotte Hornets.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bill Barton is out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's Chandler, and it's Monroe in the power forward.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Now Jack, following the miss by Chandler Parsons from deep. Wade outside. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Wiggins. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wiggins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bledsoe kicks to Barton. Monroe outside. Barton in the corner. Plenty of space. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Jack kicks to Wade. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. To the middle. Stolen by Monroe. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Nobody near Parsons. And the Suns miss again.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Wade drives in. Barton with the rebound. The Suns have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Out to the right wing. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Miami leading by 3. Outside Jack. Morris outside. Back to Jack. In the corner, it's Wiggins. To the inside. Chandler with the steal. Here's Barton. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Passes it to Monroe. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Barton kicks to Monroe. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Barton. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And Duncan throws it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
I tell you what, at this point in his career, it is safe to say, actually has been for a while, that Duncan might be one of the best power forwards ever. He is, clearly. 5 rings, 50-win seasons, his whole career. The complete package on the box.
Down low. Wade misses.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Parsons for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Duncan, who briefly contemplated retiring after last season, showed in the playoffs, Greg, he is still very much at the top of his game.
Listen, Tim Duncan, for me, is the greatest power forward to ever play the game, although Pop will tell you he's actually a center in the power forward's body. I mean, what a great matchup. Yeah, how great was he, I should say, in the matchup against the Clippers last season. And throughout his career, he has been more consistent than a clock. I mean, it doesn't matter the year or who he's up against. This guy just finds a way to leave his mark on the game.
Now Wade, following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. Morris with the screen for Wade. Back to Morris. Jumper off the screen. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Chandler kicks to Monroe. Stolen by Wade. And Wiggins throws it down.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Bledsoe. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's stolen by Morris. And Jack kicks to Wade. Back to Jack. Jack's up a 3. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Monroe. Parsons for 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And Greg Monroe really has had a good young career despite playing out of position for much of it. He has the size and skill set of an agile center, but was made to play power forward in Detroit once they drafted Andre Drummond, and that took some getting used to.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for Morris. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Jarrett Jack. We're talking about Greg Monroe, and Greg, you gave us a nice little synopsis. He doesn't have, Clark, the long-range jumper teams are now asking out of that position in this day and age in the NBA.
Yeah, more teams want that stretch power forward. He's not super athletic. Where he does his greatest damage is in the painted area, and there's still value in that.
Diaw. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Diaw's got his first points of the night.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
And Spates gets it to go.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Lawson kicks to Diaw. The feed to Green. Wade with no one around. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. And the Heat lead by 6. Now here's Chalmers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Burks kicks to Parsons. He dishes it to Chalmers. The Suns need to get a shot off. Lawson's against Chalmers. And stolen by Chalmers. And finished off by Parsons.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And, Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Ajinça kicks to Diaw. Here's Green. Got a hand on it.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Chalmers. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Barnes is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And a change for the Suns. Portis is checked in.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
And he gets the bucket. Chalmers has got 5. The Heat with the lead. Now Lawson. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. And the Heat lead by 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Spates sets a screen. And Chalmers kicks to Burks. And stolen by Lawson. Pull up Jay. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Feeds it to Barnes. There's Green, plenty of space. The shot is off.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Portis, the pass to Spates.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
And both free throws good for Spates. The Heat leading by 3. Lawson outside. Diaw with a screen on Chalmers. Outside, Green. Misses off the left iron.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Chalmers with it. Now Green defending. Spates kicks to Chalmers. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The finish. And Green slams it in.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Portis. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
Burks, the pass to Portis. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Boris Diaw is out there with Barnes. Then it's Lawson. Then there's Gerald Green. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Burks with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Great D that time from Green. The dish to Diaw. Back to Green. Kicks to Diaw. All sorts of time. Burks pulls it in. Suns trail by 3. To the right side. Chalmers pass to Portis. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Lawson with it. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Lawson dishes to Diaw. All alone. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
The Heat leading by 3. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Suns foul. That's his first personal foul.
Goes up off the inbound. That's good. Diaw's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Miami.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Spates sets a screen. Bogdanovich passes to Portis. He kicks it to Burks. Clock at 2. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lawson against Chalmers. Lets a floater go. No good from Lawson.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Burks kicks to Spates. Dishes it to Chalmers. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From the low block. And Spates gets it to go. Spates has got 6 points. And here's Lawson. Inside. Out to the right wing. Barnes can't get it to go.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Burks with it. Now Lawson defending. And he gets it to go. Now just a 1-point Heat lead. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Lawson. He's got 5. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. He feeds it to Green. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Green's got 6 points. Bledsoe with it. Now Lawson defending. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Barton kicks to Monroe. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And it's Wiggins missing. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Bledsoe against Jack. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That gives them the lead. Barton's got 7 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And good on the basket. Book it.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Well, one thing that you can always say about Dwayne Wade is that he is at his best when the game is on the line. He truly lives for the big moments.
He does, and Wade has been in so many of those big moments over the course of his career. 5 trips to the NBA Finals, and he really does thrive under pressure. And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Screen by Duncan. Wiggins dishes to Morris. Stolen by Monroe. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And for Wade, when it comes to being clutch, a lot of it is experience. I mean, it's not just during the playoffs. He knows when to step up in the fourth quarter during the regular season. Very productive in the fourth quarter from a scoring standpoint.
And that one's good.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Chandler kicks to Barton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And Jack kicks to Duncan. Back to Jack. That's tipped. Down low. Outside for Bledsoe. Right wing. Barton passes to Monroe. No good. Great D that time from Duncan.
Wade averaged 7 points in the fourth quarter of last season. That was 3rd most in the NBA. A big part of it is how he can create his own shot. When the game is on the line, you want him on the floor with the ball in hand.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. Hard to think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
And that one's good. Barton. The Heat trail by 5. Jack dishes to Wade. Back to Jack. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan gets to Wiggins. And he dunks it down.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Bledsoe. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Monroe kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Monroe. Jack with the rebound. He'd have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Morris right side. And there's another one for the Heat.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
The Suns trailing. Bledsoe against Jack. Bledsoe passes to Chandler. Parsons for 3. And Monroe kicks to Parsons. Bledsoe for 3. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Wade drives in. It's deflected. Inside. Here's Parsons. And that one hits back iron.
Very tough when you have that good of a look. The defense caught a break there because he missed. And Chandler Parsons, boy, he can really give you a whole lot of everything. Length, quickness, skills, can shoot, pass, rebound, defend, the total package.
Timeout called, the Heat. And back to Chandler Parsons. His versatility is so valuable to any scheme. We've now seen that in both Houston and Dallas. He gives you percentages and good production every time out.
He does, Kevin, but the one area where I'd like to see him improve is his physical strength. I mean, to take his game to the next level, he's got to be able to play through contact a little bit better. If he can do that, we're talking about a guy who could be a perennial all-star.
And the Suns making a change here. Brooks is checked in. Here's Duncan. Drops in the layup for 2. Duncan's got 6.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Bledsoe dishes to Barton. Tries to snap the cold streak. And they'll keep possession. Over Jack. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat leading by 3. The shot. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Bledsoe passes to Barton. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And Jack kicks to Wiggins. Duncan outside. Back to Wiggins. Pulls up. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Wade, right side. He's off from 17 feet. Out to the right wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Barton. Duncan with the block. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Heat lead by 3. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Gotta like what Will Barton has done in this game.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Yeah. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Looking at the game for Barton, he has 15 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Bogdanovich. Maurice Spade's out there with Portis. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Burks in the 2 guard. Now, here's Wade. To the middle. Here's Duncan. It's deflected. Chalmers with it. Wade picks him up. Spates sets a screen. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wade dishes to Jack. Back to Wade. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
Yeah, I'd echo that. I mean, we're witnessing something special here today, Greg.
Left side, Jack. Pass to Duncan. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point Heat lead.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Can they get it? And the slam dunk by Spates.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Out to the wing. Morris into the lane. Wiggins passes to Duncan. Jack with the 3. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
The pass to Burks. Here's Portis. Here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Welcome, fans, to the FIBA qualifying round.
2 on the clock. Barton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And Jack kicks to Morris. They set the screen. And again, it's the Heat missing. Suns trail by 6. Barton dishes to Parsons. It's deflected. Here's Bledsoe. No good. Great D that time from Duncan.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Jack's shot is good.
D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And Miami making a change here. Jins has checked in. Here's Bledsoe. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to Chandler. There's a good screen. Parsons for 3. And he gets it to go. Parsons got 11.
perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jack passes to Ajinça. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Wade, right side. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Bledsoe kicks to Parsons. Martin in the corner. The shot gets to the corner and buries it. Martin's got 17 now. The Heat leading by 7. Outside Jack. Morris outside. Takes a 3. The shot is off.
Tell you what, guys, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Eric Bledsoe last season. Average career highs in rebounds and assists. Those were the good parts. But for some reason, the field goal and three-point percentages dropped 30-plus points.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Morris. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Morris. Suns trail by 7. The feed to Bledsoe. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Heat. Boris Diaz checked in for Markieff Morris. Barnes comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And Phoenix also making a switch. Alec Burks checked in for Barton. Miami leading by 7. Bledsoe against Lawson. He dishes it to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains the 19-footer. Ajinça's got his second bucket of the night. Suns trail by 9. Bledsoe dishes to Monroe. Here's Chandler. Green with the block. Feeds it to Diaw. Good ball movement here by Miami. Barnes sets a screen for Diaw. Miami needs to get a shot off. Lawson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now an 11-point Heat lead. Bledsoe against Lawson. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there. It made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Back to Monroe. Over to the wing. And Bledsoe, here we go. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Out to the right wing. Diaw with it. Now guarded by Parsons. And the jam by Ajinça. Ajinça's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
Kev, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever? I mean, I doubt we'll see them make that mistake again.
Lawson kicks to Diaw. Back to Lawson. Over to the left wing. From deep, Green. Rebound by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bledsoe against Lawson. Kicks it to Burks. The 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Diaw's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Back to Lawson. The dish now to Diaw. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
They double-team Bledsoe. Parsons with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That is on Ty Lawson.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
This one for 3. That one goes. Count. Lawson's got 10 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Bledsoe kicks to Spates. It's stolen by Lawson. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Diaw with a wide open look. Here's Ajinça. Outside for Lawson. Here's Diaw. But they get it back. Outside, Green. To the paint. Tries yet again. Stolen by Bledsoe. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bledsoe's running. It's blocked.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Diaw. Jump shot is good that time. Diaw's got his 3rd basket of the night. Phoenix calls timeout.
Fellas, you look at Boris Diaw and say, my goodness, if he could just get in better shape. But he uses every bit of that significant backside of his to his advantage. Opponents can't get through him or around him, so he's making good use of the extra LBs.
Getting back to Diaw, he has a sneaky quick first step. You think he won't or can't blow by you, then suddenly, and you know this, Greg, you're stuck to his hip as he's taking it to the rack for a and one.
You know, he's a bit like Foreman, and I'm not talking about his body type.
Or the drill.
Yeah, you know, Diaw plays with you a little bit, puts that body on you, lulls you to sleep, then wham, shows you up in the worst way.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Phoenix. Chalmers comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Lawson. He kicks to Diaw. And no good trying to get that one. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Heat up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Chalmers pass to Carter. The stupendous finish in traffic. Carter's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Phoenix. The Heat leading by 13 on the court for the Suns. Maurice Spates out there with Portis. Then there's Carter. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three. They kick it out to Green. Just 3 to shoot. Again, the miss by Green.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
No good from Spates.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Back to Lawson. Looking to end his cold spell. Again, the miss by Green. Suns trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now Lawson. Dishes it to Diaw. Phoenix grabs the miss. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Chalmers pass to Portis. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time. But it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Lawson kicks to Diaw. Jumper off the screen. To the right side. Chalmers against Lawson. Outside, Green. Here's measuring. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Heat lead by 15. Carter kicks to Chalmers. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Portis. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Miami. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Spates. Parsons comes in for Bogdanovich. Will Barton, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Mario Chalmers. Back to Duncan. Chandler with the steal. Barton passes to Portis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And Diaw kicks to Duncan. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. Diaw's got 3 assists now in this one. Bledsoe against Lawson. Bledsoe dishes to Chandler. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Eric Bledsoe.
The Heat leading by 11. Lawson with it. Green up on top. Back to Lawson. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. The shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Pass to Barton. Beyond the arc. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside. Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, He can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Lets it go with a three. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Barton.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half. You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust. But, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense, and that's why teams will just still want him even late in his career.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Wade outside. Poke loose. Now, here's Burks. Wade is covering. Launches it. Miami grabs the miss. Jack's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass.
The pass to Parsons. And Bledsoe, here we go. That is good. Bledsoe's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Wade kicks to Duncan. Back to Wade. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Wade. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Back to Bledsoe. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. He feeds it to Monroe. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And 11 points for Greg Monroe. And here is Jack. Wade a screen on Bledsoe. Outside Jack. Pass to Wade. Here's Barton. Parsons outside. Now the feed to Barton. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Heat leading by 6. Wade outside. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Bledsoe passes to Burks. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And Jack kicks to Morris. Wade, right side. And it's off the back rim. No good. Suns trail by 5. And stolen by Wiggins. 3-on-3. Back to Morris. Got a piece of it. And it's Wade penetrating.
Nice numbers from D. Wade. He's got 16 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level. Well, it didn't take long for us to see just how explosive Andrew Wiggins can be in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season. He's going to make a lot of posters during his NBA career.
Duncan outside. Back to Jack. Duncan right side. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Burks kicks to Bledsoe to the right side. From downtown. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
On the wing, Wiggins. And the wide open shot from Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Barton. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Jack again. It's Parsons. Now here is Jack. He dishes it to Wade. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timeout called. The Suns. They trail by 10. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for the Heat. Diaw comes in for Morris. Phoenix also making some changes. Tyson Chandler just checked in for Monroe. Spates comes in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Bogdanovich in for Will Barton.
Check out the game for Eric Bledsoe. 10 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Jack dishes to Diaw. Wade outside. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Right side Jack. A three-pointer off the mark.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Here's Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. The Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Now, here's Burks. Defense is right there. Off with the layup. So it's Miami now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They set the screen. Off the screen. The Heat rebound. Tries again. Ajinça with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 10.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Now Bledsoe. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.